We are in dire straits. My team is struggling to get a consistent winning streak. Playoffs are looking harder to grasp. I am 2-3 this season. My opponent, Drewby, having the same record. And I know he has a secret weapon to give him an unfair advantage whenever he needs it.
Leo, where did you come from? Don't you have like a movie or something to be filming? What are you doing here?
I want to play Pokemon.
Luckily, I got my own Leo up my sleeve. Hey, Leo, I haven't been able to get on a consistent winning streak this season. Been under 500 for most of the season. I know you don't lose much, but what happens when you do?
I am competitive and I feel bad when we lose. You can see it in me when we've lost. I'm in a bad way. I don't like to talk to anyone.
Oh wow, I'm surprised your English has improved this much. Well, I am playing someone this week who is also fighting to get in a playoff position.
It takes sacrifice as well as talent.
Yes, Mr. Town himself, Drewby. A lot of pressure to play one of the GOATs of Draft League. Like I'm sure people have pressure playing versus you.
I try to use pressure to help me in every game. Pressure helps me do things to the best of my ability. I like it. I don't feel pressure, quite the contrary, because I always enjoy what I'm doing, and that's playing football.
You're saying to loosen up. Have no pressure. Just enjoy the game and good outcomes will follow?
I never think about the play or visualize anything. I do what comes to me at that moment. Instinct. It has always been that way.
Okay, so do I just YOLO and you'll think I'll win?
I don't need the best hairstyle or the best body. Just give me a ball at my feet and I'll show you what I can do.
Well, I guess I have this ball. I'm not sure what you're talking about, though.
It doesn't matter if I am better than Cristiano Ronaldo. All that matters is that Barcelona are better than Madrid.
Okay, y'all haven't played for those teams in years. Maybe this Leo is broken. Anyway, lastly, I'm not sure if you heard, but I dropped Muck, Braviary, and Sableye to pick up Moltres and Hisui and Sneasel. What do you think of these moves?
Un poco caliente por el final.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Okay, we are done here. Hey, what's up guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you my Week 6 Team Builder in battle against Drewby. It's going to be fun to play him, but it's definitely stressful because we are both currently 2-3, and we both need this win. If either of us win this game, we have a decent shot to make playoffs. If either of us lose this game, it's going to be pretty close to impossible for either of us to make it. It might be a little bit easier for me to make it since my differential isn't terrible at the current moment, so even if I lose 1-0, I might have a chance to make playoffs. If Drewby loses, his differential is pretty bad, so it'd be tough for him to make playoffs. But yeah, we're both going to try our hardest and hopefully I come out victorious. But he definitely has a tough team, so we'll see about that. If you guys enjoyed his content, make sure you guys like and consider subbing to the channel. Really appreciate the support. Drewby has been a mainstay in the Draft League community for a very long time, going back all the way to like pretty early GBA days. So definitely facing off against another veteran here. And his team is pretty cool. It is sun-based. Now I definitely was considering getting Torkoal on my team like pretty early on in the draft, but he got it probably at the right time. I probably would have gotten Torkoal if it like worked out towards the end of the draft, but I definitely saw pretty early on that he was going for a sun build. So his team is pretty tough with Cinderace in the sun. There's not a lot of resist there. Walking Wake, I do have a pretty good check to that, but Walking Wake it hits so hard. It's really hard to have like a true counter to that mon even. And Brute Bonnet, like that might be his best mon this season, honestly, with Terra Dark Crunch and Sucker Punch that hits so hard, especially in the sun. So definitely going to be a tough matchup here. And I'm also scared of even like a Honchkrow. I don't know if it comes, but Dark Honchkrow could also be pretty good against me. So yeah, looking at this build, I'm looking at my double bird combo. And my double bird combo is not Noivern plus Braviary because I did make some free agent transactions, as maybe you saw in the beginning of the video. So I dropped Braviary, Muck, and Sableye. Braviary, it's a good Ghost Riz like immunity, which I'm not going to have as well as on the team outside of Zarude. But I felt like it was tough for Braviary. Like, it sits in the same speed tier as Great Tusk, so if I want a physical break, I'll just run Great Tusk. And if I want defog, I'd probably just run Noivern because of the speed. So Braviary sat in a pretty weird tier there. Next would be the Muck. I almost brought it against Jack, and it's definitely not bad. I could have kept it on the team, but I wanted something a little bit more offensive on the team. And Sableye, it's like an interesting one, but even with screens, I've liked screens Espeon, so I think I would probably just stick with that because Espeon also has momentum that Sableye doesn't have. So what I do have on the team instead is Hisui and Sneasel, which sits at a pretty cool speed tier, and I'm not going to bring it this week, but I am bringing Moltres, as you see here. So this is a pretty physically defensive Moltres, and he shouldn't really have the greatest answers to take it on. I do have Cinderace, or he has Cinderace, so I should be able to take it on pretty well, unless he gets like poisoned with Gunk Shot. But even if he does get poisoned with Gunk Shot, I do have the Citrus Berry, so I'm like always living 2 hits. I'm always living 2 hits also from an Adamant Sun Boosted Crunch from the Brute Bonnet. I believe that's what the spread is. But it still does so much damage, and hopefully I can get a Flame Body on that. I'm not saying that's the only out against Brute Bonnet, but it definitely is an out for it. But like Walking Wake obviously takes on this Moltres pretty well. Regieleki, I don't think it comes because I have Double Ground. Really outside of that, outside of like really Walking Wake, like Moltres could definitely sit on the team. I wouldn't be surprised if it dies this game, because I'm making it check a lot of Pokemon, but I think Moltres is going to pretty solid here with the speed outspeeding Adamant Honchkrow, and the rest in physical bulk to take on Brute Bonnet. My next bird that I have on the team is the Noivern. It's a flying type. It's like a bat bird. It's close enough. So it has Moonlight, which honestly I had no idea until I was like looking at different moves. You just assume you just click Roost on Noivern and that's fine, but Moonlight actually seems pretty decent with the Sun, and I don't think I really need to remove my flying for anything in particular in this game. So Moonlight for extra recovery definitely seems nice. Dragon Fang Draco Meteor will 2 KO Cinderace, even with no bulk, and I'm fine with that. I'm not too worried about rocks with the Moltres and the Noivern because his rockers are Clodsire and Torkoal, so spoilers, I do have Espeon in build, so hopefully they're deterred from sending up rocks. Super Fang to weaken stuff in case I don't want a special attack drop with the Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor obviously hits the team pretty hard. It'll kill the Walking Wake. I won't outspeed if it's Sun boosting in the Sun, or obviously if it's Toy Scarf, but outside of that, I will outspeed and kill, which is definitely nice. Also something to take on like Scovillain in addition to Moltres. Both of them should be able to take that on fine. Next, we got Assault Fest Azumarill. This will be the Walking Wake answer. I really don't have a great answer, but it could definitely like take a couple hits alright. It'll take 2 specs hits in the Sun, definitely. With max HP and just a tiny bit of special defense. And I'm not too worried about rocks, but I believe even with rocks it might take 2 hits. Play Rough does kill the Walking Wake with this investment, and then the rest in just a tiny bit of physical defense bulk. Ice Punch to hit the Clodsire if it's water absorbed, and Super Power will hit like the Klefki pretty hard. Hits the Goodra for pretty hard, no, Sliggoo. Like it'll hit a couple things alright, but really I'm not planning on attacking a ton with the Azumarill. It's really only there just to take Walking Wake hits, because I kind of lose outside of that. I do have a Water Absorb though on the team, which is Quagsire, but as you see, I'm not running Water Absorb, so Walking Wake is definitely giving me an issue, especially with Unaware. So if you click Draco Meteor, I'm not going to be able to like stall it out with Water Absorb, and Draco Meteor like lowering special attack. This will be Stealth Arcs Recover, Earthquake Toxic, pretty standard spread here. I did have Tinkaton in this slot for a while with Akaberry, but I went with Rocky Helmet, get chip on the Cinderace, maybe even get a little bit of chip on like the Slitherwing, and I'll open up the last 2 mons on this team, especially if he wants to be aggressive and not run boots on Pokemon. And if he is running boots, then they're not going to be boosting attacks, so they're not going to be hitting as strong. So both are a win-win. He does have Torkoal, which could Rapid Spin, and also could have Solar Beam to hit my Quagsire, so I do have to watch out for that, because I am not bringing Goldengo to block Rapid Spin, because obviously Torkoal can do pretty good damage to Goldengo. Next, I have Tyrese Maxi. This is a pretty cool Salic Berry set. Basically max defense, max speed. The bulk allows me to take a U-turn from Cinderace if I'm Psychic type, which seems like a pretty low chance of like that situation ever happening, but I really want the physical defense this game. Also takes some like Clodsire hits pretty well. But I should outspeed the Walking Wake, and I'll 2-hit KO with Dazzling Gleam, or kill with a +1 Terra boosted Fairy Dazzling Gleam to Walking Wake. And I will outspeed it if I get the Salicberry up, which is a pretty cool tech there. I might even outspeed the Scovillain or the Regieleki. Probably not Regieleki, but I think I outspeed the Scovillain. I think Scovillain's faster than Regieleki. It depends on what speeds they run. Yeah, hopefully this can do pretty well. This will also be a mod to make sure they don't set up Toxic Spikes or Rocks in this game. And the last Pokemon we got here is Great Tusk. Max HP, max speed. This is, again, a speed boosting set. Do have 4 attack, do have max speed, so don't have that disaster that happened against Elsazor. It would have been a speed tie last week if I had max speed instead of 248 speed, which is kind of crazy. But we have this set. Expert Belt to deal a little bit more damage to moves, otherwise I wouldn't be getting kills. And Fire Fang to hit the Slitherwing plus the Miss Magius. Rapid Spin would also get me a speed boost, and I would definitely outspeed anything. Even if like Sun doesn't come, or if Sun isn't active right now, then I can get a Rapid Speed and outspeed everything on the team outside of like Cinderace if it's Scarfed, which I have seen it. Shoutouts to Addison and Sven for giving me a mock. Cinderace did run Scarf in one of those mocks, so definitely want to watch out for it. But yeah, that's the team, and let's get right in this battle against Drewby. Okay, so it looks like my neighbor is doing some construction outside, which is definitely great, like within the last 5 minutes. But we're playing Drew, and it looks like we're getting everything ready to go. Oh boy, what's he got? Okay, a lot more than I expected. Yeah, and he does have the Honchkrow too. Okay, good, I'm prepped for that. Toxic Spikes would have been free. I wasn't terribly considering it. I was considering it last second because of the Quagsire set. I wasn't sure if I wanted to run Toxic or Toxic Spikes. Let's see. So Great Tusk looked pretty good in this game because Sun Boost did. Fire Fang should do a lot to Slitherwing. It probably doesn't kill though. I am starting off with the Noivern and just U-turning, that's the plan. Noivern looks like super good this game. Like, I don't really know what the switch-in is. The Double Dark is pretty annoying. Let's see. Quagsire isn't bad this game. It gets Rocky Helmet chip off on Cinderace. Torkoal's here for rocks. Clodsire, and Quagsire could be pretty aggressive in this game because I don't have to worry about the countering the Clodsire. Espeon, it's like okay. I'm hoping he doesn't bring like Scarf Cinderace. Honchkrow is definitely a little bit more of a problem now that I don't have the Tinkaton. So definitely want to make sure I don't lose to it because my Great Tusk doesn't hit it super hard. Let's see, Great Tusk in the Sun to Honchkrow. If he's like Terra Flying with like no bulk, I'm only doing like 40 to 50%. Alright, let's get info. Assault Vest. Okay. AV Slitherwing. I don't think I'm really worried about what you can do to me. And I feel like you should be worried about a flying move against you. What is your switch-in, though? Torkoal, Brute Bonnet. What is my switch-in? Moltres? But Moltres is my switch-in to a lot of things. I don't think I wanted Draco. I'm not doing a ton. I think Super Fang is fine here. He's going to switch out. Yeah, let's get 50% off on something. Torkoal. Okay. And Draco Meteor would kill. Okay, and I do hit. Great. Leftovers, not leftovers. Special defensive probably lives to hit. Do I want to bank on him being physically defensive or special defensive? Probably physically defensive because of he could be special defensive. He could get rocks up here, which also wouldn't be great. Is he not Sun? No, he is, son. Okay. I thought you would see, like, the animation on the screen or something. Yeah, I don't really see a switch into Drake and Meteor here. Am I gonna miss? Oh, of course. You're gonna go for rocks? Really? With my Great Tusk? Now, I guess I can Rapid Spin. Oh, man. I'm very surprised you go for that. Espeon was such a free switch in. Like, Espeon also really didn't have really many answers either. I guess that was a bad play, but, like, Draco just does so much. I'm really shocked, but I do have Rapid Spin on the Great Tusk, so, like, if I can get that in, that is fine. But Noivern is definitely nice this game. Like, I hit Dracos, like, pretty free. And I guess he has to figure out what he's going to switch in here. Yeah, with the Sun Boost, Slitherwing definitely beats my Quagsire. If he's, like, assuming he's, like, max attack or something like that. Let's see, Draco Meteor. He is very specially defensive. You gonna go for Solar Beam or something? Sludge Bomb. And he gets a Poison. Oh, that's annoying. Now, what are the odds you go for, like, a Solar Beam here? He did, like, 80 damage? Like, 25%. I can see if the Sludge Bomb... Okay, he's not special attack invested. Like, if I go out the Great Tusk here, and he goes for Solar Beam, does he kill? No, he doesn't kill. He does over half to me, but... I think I definitely want to remove, I want to remove rocks here. So, I'll take a Sludge Bomb. Lava Plume, if he gets a burn, that would be so bad. That was just a bad play, I guess, not going in the Espeon there. But if I cannot worry about rocks the rest of the game, I guess that's okay. But now my Noivern's also weakened. Alright, he switches out. You gonna go into Slitherwing? Walking Wake. Okay. Let's see if you're Sun Boosting. Or Speed Boosting. Speed. Okay. Speed. Walking Wake. Time to go out into a Azumarill. Now, you could definitely make a double play here. Go into, like, Cinderace or something. Or Brute Bonnet, I guess, is also a play. Because what's my switch in? What's my switch in the Brute Bonnet with rocks up? I don't really have one. Man. I guess I should have gone for, and I am faster, so he stayed in, so I'm fine with this. Now let's see how much damage he's going to do here. Draco Meteor? Oh, okay. What is his Fairy Resist? Sacking something? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go for a play rough here. I don't think he can do anything to me, and I assume he's Specs. Though I don't know that information for sure. Yeah, I guess he could have thought that my Quagsire was Water Absorb, but Azumarill was always my switch in. And there goes the train. Alright, so is he going to sack off the Sun? Is he going to go into Brute Bonnet and let me take a big hit? Cinderace comes out. Okay. Like 35%. Not bad. Azumarill to Cinderace. You can go for a Gunk Shot here. You probably go for a Gunk Shot. Yeah, and Gunk Shot kills, so it looks like it's not a lot of bulk on the Cinderace. So yeah, Quagsire seems like a pretty fine play here. Let's see, if you go for U-turn, you're just getting chipped, which I guess I'll take. Maybe I can find out if it's Scarfed or not. 370. Are you gonna miss? That would be great. Okay, nice. I feel fine going. Now I can go for a toxic. You could just stay in here and U-turn. And then I go into Brute. Then he goes into Brute Bonnet. And then what do I do? I sack something off. But I would get damage on this and have rocks up for the rest of the game. Is that worth it? Or do I just go for a toxic? I think going for rocks is worth. Brute Bonnet comes out. I can always revenge with my Great Tusk. Now he could be Choppleberry. I can also go into Moltres. But I have to figure out if I'm going to be sacking something. He doesn't go for a U-turn though. Brute Bonnet. Yep. I kind of figured, but having rocks up the rest of the game seems like not a bad idea. Defense was heightened. Huh. What is this set? What is he cooking? But is okay. Defense boosting. I don't think you could do much to Moltres. I guess you could put me to sleep. And Crunch is gonna do a lot to Espeon because I'm not I mean, it's not gonna do a lot is the thing because he's defense boosting. I mean, Crunch does a like it won't kill me, which is kind of crazy. I guess I go into this. Does he go for Spore? A Terra Dark probably kills me though. Crunch into Moltres. Let's see. Pollen Puff. What is this spread? What is he cooking? Okay, Brute Bonnet. Pollen. So special attacking. What special attacking moves does Brute Bonnet get? Giga Drain, Terra Blast, Dark. I guess Dark Pulse. I guess I just Roost here. But he knows he could Spore, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Probably a decent chance he's also Chopple, because special attacking Brute Bonnet would do a lot more to Great Tusk. So probably Chopple on Brute Bonnet. This might be his like low-key answer to Tusk. Wake comes out. Get that chip. Nice. Okay. And we go right back out to the Azumarill. He could make a double switch. But I think I got switches to everything. It would just be a lot easier if rocks run up on the field. Also would have been nice if like my Noivern was healthier. And not poisoned. Like all that's just unfortunate. Hydro Steam. Let's see, 304 down to 58. Or 258. That's 46 damage. That's nothing. Walking Wake. It's nothing because he's not Specs. So not Specs, Wake. And he also doesn't have a lot of... I think he has like max special attack, but... he's probably going to sack off the Torkoal here. I don't think I have a reason not to play rough. Like, he could go into Cinderace. That kind of seems crazy. Now Aqua Jet actually is pretty nice here. And he's not going to get the sun up. Is it Scarf speed boosting Walking Wake? No. I mean, it could be. That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? I think Espeon takes that hit. And I would add speed with the speed boost. With the Salic Berry. And I think I definitely take a Hydra Steam. If it's not specs. So Torkoal is down early. Slitherwing could have Wild Charge, but I'll be getting chip on it. Definitely not how I was expecting this game to go, but like, I'll take it so far. Noivern's still like I click Drake a Meteor, and what does he do? And now I know it's special attacking, defense boosting, defense Brute Bonnet. I imagine you have to be Choppleberry to take a great Tusk hit. You're gonna go out into this. Am I gonna get rocks on you? I am. Aqua Jet kills. Yeah. I am not afraid of whatever you're gonna do right now. I am very confused by this play. Maybe he didn't think I would have Aqua Jet. But I mean, I'll definitely take Cinderace also going down for basically free. I did not think Azumarill was going to do anything this game. And I guess the Rock's death is counted towards Quagsire. But, alright, Azumarill getting a kill. I'm like, I'll take this. Like, what? Yeah. Court change? Okay, yeah. Aqua Jet will get a kill. Sure. Sweet. Alright, now I don't have to worry about a Cinderace. Walking Wake still a threat is obvious, but the Azumarill always answers it. Brute Bonnet. I don't think it's as threatening. Slitherwing. It's Assault Vest, so like Quag to Slitherwing. Like close combat might to a KO. And like I definitely go into it because I don't need this Quag anymore because the like Scarf Conchcrow is definitely an annoyance though. Do I go into this? It's got a Wild Charge though, right? You could close combat. Huh. I guess I'll go into this, but I'm not a fan of this because this could set up a Scarf Honchcrow late game. Though I do have rocks up, which is fine. I probably shouldn't have done this play. Earthquake. Okay. 340. Okay, so 101 damage. Let's see. Is the Slitherwing like pretty attack invested? Could it be like max attack adamant? It could be. So like adamant Slitherwing. I will recover on this at least a couple times. Low sweep. Speed falls. I don't care about that. Take your Rocky Helmet chip, and I will get out of here. If that's your best way to hit me, I think I just Toxic here. Yeah, I think I'm fine going for a Toxic here. Because you could go into Brute Bonnet, and like I could just recover on this continuously. Okay, this is such a weird game. I don't know what's going on. All right, U-turn. Oh, it does a lot. Definitely weak to Honchcrow though. I do have to watch out for that. But I can, like, once something dies and then Slitherwing is out, I can, okay, I got a Toxic on it, nice. I can go into this and recover on the Slitherwing. Lumberry? Okay, leftovers. Oh, okay. Wait, leftovers, Brute Bonnet? So my close combat just kills? Is that something I'm pretty happy about? The answer would be yes. Yes, I'm very happy about that. Alright, so Cinderace is dead, And the, what else? Torkoal is dead. Brute Bonnet's at like 75 and Toxic. Walking Wake's going to be around at 75%. Honchkrow is at full. Swithering is going to be at like 60%. Like, I feel pretty good right now, and I thought this was such a weird matchup, because Sun you could like, yeah, Weather's always weird to prep against. It's not like a standard type of team. Like you could take advantage and like maybe try to take away the Weather, maybe you embrace the Weather, like I'm almost kind of doing with the Great Tusk. I had a middle ground to where if the Sun was out, I will like almost outspeed everything, or if there is no Sun, then I can get my speed boost with my Great Tusk and like basically be in the same position. Okay, Andre Drummond comes out. Shout out to anyone that knows what the reference is there. Pollen Puff. Okay. Now Walking Wake could come out. Honchkrow could come out. I think I still roost here. You could put me to sleep, but I'm not too worried about that. Stomping Tantrum. Okay, well, that's cool. 340s. Oh, okay, that does nothing. Okay. And he's just racking up a ton of damage on him. I don't care if he goes another Stomping Tantrum, I just continuously roost. That is a pretty my physically defensive Moltres is not going to care about your not max attack, boosting, Brute Bonnet, whatever it is, set. Walking Wake's down to 75%. Azumarill is still like pretty free here, and like I go into Azumarill, he could double switch into Brute Bonnet, then I just go right back out to this mon. And he's going to be racking up more poison on him, so like eventually my like rocks are going to chip down to Azumarill if like we continuously do this dance, but Azumarill did, I mean, it's not done his job yet, so he could double into Brute Bonnet here. Let's see if he does that. Slitherwing, okay. It is Assault Vest. Yeah, you can go for Earthquake, you could go for Wild Charge. I'm pretty sure it's like max attack, I was saying, but it's like low, yeah, just a lot of weird moves. We'll go on to Noivern. Like, Noivern, like, just clicks Draco's pretty free, but it's not the end of the, it's like definitely not a mon I need to win this game. And I do like having the Espeon in the back. Honestly, what, it's Earthquake, EQ, low sweep, U-turn, Slitherwing. Does not like a Calm Mind with Espeon just win after that point? It definitely might. Yep, double checking that it's Assault Vest, U-turn. Now, do I sack this to the Walking Wake? The answer is probably no. I don't think so. Actually, the answer might be yes. And then I go out to Azumarill and just claim a kill. Honchkrow's coming out. Okay, attack boosting Central. Okay. Noivern, definitely Honchkrow. If he's adamant, I outspeed. If he's jolly, I don't outspeed. I think I go for a Draco here. He is Scarf Jolly. That's good to know. Quagsire. He could be Terra Flying is the issue. Azumarill needs more chip on it. I think Quag is fine here. If he's Terra Flying, I'm going to die to the hit. Let's see. I am at 190. Let's see. So Quagsire. Max roll is 181. So I can recover here. Let's see if he goes for Terra Flying. That's not going to kill. Nice. Great, great, great. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely afraid of this mon. Let's see if he goes for it now. Then I definitely kill with my Azumarill. I mean, I'm guessing he's Terra Dark, because Terra Dark is definitely nice against my team. He still has definitely has enough health to switch in the future, but the Honchkrow is like at 35%, so he'll be at like 10%, and Aqua Jet should revenge. Maybe like a +1 hit would do a lot, but definitely want this Quagsire healthy. And like, yeah, because if he switches out, then a Rocky Helmet hit from whatever he goes for is going to kill. Unless he's like a mixed special Honchkrow set, which would be kind of nutty. But, I mean, based on this game, it's not even out of the realm of possibility. I only had 2 mocks going into this game, which is more than any other game this season, but I was scared of Honchkrow, and it wasn't brought, and I was pretty confident it was going to come. So I'm definitely happy that I prepped for it. I am surprised that both Brute Bonnet and Honchkrow came. But oh man, this Quagsire switch was also nice. Definitely a lot better than the Tinkaton I had in my previous iteration of this build. Yeah, I'm liking this situation here, and Great Tusk hasn't come out yet. I don't know if the walking weight is Scarf or not. Also, side note, like I definitely didn't prep. Maybe I prepped. I don't think I prepped for Moltres having like an odd number of HP for rocks and such. So definitely good that situation happened. Yeah, I have no idea if I prepped for that or not. If walking weight comes out, I can go back to a Azumarill. He's like not in a great position right now. But I don't think I have a reason to not just roost with the Moltres, even if he stays in Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, nothing. And like, because I can just, the Toxic, this isn't Toxic stalling, just going for a roost here. I mean, it is, but it's definitely not the intent, and like, the alternative is definitely not the optimal play. So, going for a roost. I still have plenty of them. Even though Roost got a little bit nerfed this gen, not worried about it. Walking Weight's gonna be at like, it's getting in close to range to where my close combat would kill from my Great Tusk. I wouldn't be surprised that Walking Wake is Scarf though. Okay, so one more rock switch in, and then my Great Tusk should finish it. Does Espeon take a Walking Wake hit? Walking Wake. Not Specs. Easily takes it. Yeah, that's easy take. Okay. Azumarill, here we go. If you make us double, then you're just taking enough damage to where you're going to die to a close combat. Again, could be Scarfed, so it might not make a difference, but 158. I am definitely getting weakened. That's a crit. It's a crit. Okay. I do switch into one rock switch in. Do I want to Ice Punch here? I'm not doing a ton to Slitherwing if he wants to sack it off, and Superpower's not going to do it. I think I go for Play Rough. Okay, if he sacks this off, I think I win. And if I hit, another crit. That's fine. Okay, sweet, I land. Oof, okay. I think we're in a decent position now. So Walking Wake is dead. Brute Bonnet's gonna be like around 50%. Honchkrow's at like 10%, so their wing's gonna be at 50%. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this position now. Not that I was like not liking it 10, 20 minutes ago, honestly, but more and more confidence that I think I'm going to win this game. Like the Slither Wing comes out here every time I go into Quagsire. I probably also win this 5-0. I don't really see a world where I don't. And I think that's why I want to save the Azumarill for that reason. Like, with my situation right now, if I win this game, it's definitely not over yet. But being at 3-3 with good differential is definitely going to be helpful. Even if it's like at the demise of Drew. But and he's been great, so definitely unfortunate for him. But we'll see. First impression. Oh, that's a crit. Yeah, I recover here. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. 3 crits in a row. I mean, the crits with Walking Away, my Azumarill can't come in and Aqua Jet in the future, until I get a spin-off at least. But he does generally have the... Okay, that's not going to kill. Yeah, I am going to recover... what, 6 more times? However many times I have recover. 4 times. Yeah, I'm recovering every time here. You could get a crit. 232. Yeah, it does 100 damage. Yeah, I'm going to get the full HP. And at this point here, now that I'm at full HP, I can just go for an Earthquake and knock it out. Yeah, that's going to kill. Yeah, because Toxic could miss, and a crit and like 2 crits would be like pretty unfortunate there. All right, sweet. Quagsire getting a kill. Alrighty, Bobon. Shoutouts to Bobon. Bobon's such a funny guy. Definitely missed him on him not being on the Sixers, but he was. I don't know. He should have done better against the Raptors. In that series, yeah, like against the Toronto Raptors, like against Marc Gasol. Like Gasol was hitting 3s at that point, but Boban should have done a little bit more there. It was pretty brutal. That was also Greg Monroe and all that. You gonna go for like a Terra Blast Dark here? I shouldn't assume I just auto-win this game. That's Grass. Why are you going for Grass? Giga Drain. And that's another crit. Alright, let's get all the crits out this week and not worry about it in a future week. That's funny. Like he could have Synthesis. It's Giga Drain, Pollen Puff. Stomping Tantrum. And I don't know what the 4th move is. It's also going to be a longer game. I think this is my longest game of the season. But I can go for an Air Slash at this point. Oh man, that Sun is brutal. Does that work? Yeah, can I just play the rest of the game like this? I mean, like, I don't see it, but you guys definitely can see this. Alright. And hopefully this isn't like play with one hand. Air Slash should kill here. Sucker Punch. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. Showing off the tech. But Brute Bonnet is picking up the kill here. Yeah, I mean, I go into Quagsire. There's actually no reason not to go into... If he's like Terra Dark, I guess. Dark Pulse, but then Espeon would take the hit. So, going out into Quagsire, and hopefully we got... I think we got this win here. Good games to Drew. Are you Scarf Roost? Let's see the Scarf Roost. Get another kill for Quagsire. Quagsire probably has a decent amount of kills this week, actually. Let's see. Night Slash. Crit? Oh, no crit. One time it doesn't get a crit. But good games to Drew. Yeah, we are at 3-3, but pretty good differential, so I'm definitely happy about this. I think if I can win one of my next 2 games, I should make it in the playoffs. But I am facing against Uzi and Envy, which are definitely not people to be taken lightly. Not assume I'm going to be getting a win against either of those 2. So, yeah, hopefully we can get this through. But yeah, GG's to Drew. Fun game, and yeah, until what was he saying? You know what? Let me check. The video's long enough. Maybe I'll cut this out. He was saying, oh, Terraflying. Oh, Terraflying Hunch Crow or Terraflying? He said he'd think I had that game if I were Terraflying. On the Hunch Crow, I don't know. You take a lot of chip, and then Azumarill, like always, Aqua Jets, unless you switch out and then Sucker Punch. So he might have gotten the differential 1 point down, but I don't think he had to. But regardless, good game to Drew. And until next time, later, guys. I'm like Ramatra here. Blocking damage, blocking damage, blocking damage.